Okay, how are you? Finally, I get to do the new episode, the revised, updated version of episode 25. And unfortunately, time has pressed me back, but I'm going to push this thing into whatever is coming next. So let's just get started. The New All in the Family, episode 25. Fade in. Previously on the New All in the Family, internal living room day. Giselle and Josh are sitting on opposite sides of the couch. Giselle: I was just really frustrated. I needed a break after all the stress around here. So don't get on my case, because I've been a damn good mother. Josh: Yes, I know. You've been a great mother. Giselle: Wow. I really appreciate hearing that for a change. Nobody ever says anything good about me around here. Josh: Now be an even greater mother by letting me see that girl and give me back my phone so I'll be the good son you always wanted. Giselle: What? You trying to blackmail me? Josh, you didn't get smart by having dumb parents. If you think you're going to blackmail me into caving, then that's your dumb side again. I just opened up to you, and you just kicked me in the groin. Josh, getting really mad. What are you talking about? You just cut abruptly to Josh. So I have to suffer this cruel and unusual punishment forever that your stupid husband, Giselle. Josh, shut up. Josh, uninterrupted. Put on me, and you didn't even have the guts to stand up to him? Giselle, raising voice. Well, if you'd let me talk, I got good news. Josh, I was going to say I'm not letting you stay locked up in your room anymore, and too bad what your father says, okay? And you know how much I stand up to him when I'm right, which I am now, as always. It's clear locking you up wasn't working, so things are going to change now. Josh, suddenly really happy. Wow, really, Ma? Cut to Giselle. So your first job as a free man is to keep your father away from me until I'm good and ready for him. All your hopes rest entirely on your respecting my wishes. Josh: Oh, I don't know about Giselle. Well, you better know fast. She gets up and starts heading to the stairs. Giselle, turning her head back. With freedom comes responsibility. You need to become stronger if you want to handle the privileges of adult life. Cut to Mike is there, having just entered. Giselle, reappearing. Mike, what are you doing here? Mike: I came to see Josh. Josh, surprised. You did? Really? Just cut to Giselle. Mike, I gotta get upstairs to bed. I'm sorry I can't be more entertaining. Josh, remember what I told you? Josh: Sure, Mom. Mike, as she goes back up. That's all right. It was Josh I came to see. Go ahead. Come, Josh. Let's go up to your room. It will be more private. Josh: I don't think you want to come up to my room. Mike: Why not? Cut to internal Josh's bedroom day. Enter Mike and Josh. Josh closes the door behind him. Mike: Oh my God, what is that smell? Cut to Mike: Come on, let's just go downstairs where it smells a lot better and we can breathe. Cut to he struggles to turn the doorknob, but no luck. It's locked. Josh: Don't worry, I can get you out from the outside. Cut to Josh: I'll get you out of here in a second. I've been down that wall before, and I even know how to get back up, with a girl even. He walks toward the window and starts to climb out. Mike: I don't believe this. You know you're getting to be more like your dad every day. Josh: Just wait. He climbs down the side and out of view. Mike shakes his head unbelievingly. The front door can be heard opening downstairs almost immediately, and Mike gives a look of incredulity. Mike: I can't believe that boy made it down to the side and to the front door that quickly. Let me rephrase that, I'm sorry. So Mike shakes his head. The front door can be heard opening downstairs almost immediately, and Mike gives a look of incredulity. Mike: I can't believe that boy made it down the side and to the front door that quickly. Mike waits. After the initial noise seems to give way to sounds of dishes or bottles coming from the kitchen, Mike, shouting as loud as he can: Hey, Josh! Did you forget something? Like a grandfather you left in the attic? Suddenly, a distant from the kitchen clang, followed by the loud sounds of shoes, seeming to get louder and closer. Joey, off screen from downstairs. What the hell is going on around here? Dad, what are you doing here? Oh, that's right. You said you were stopping by. Mike. Joey, I'm glad you're home. First get me out of this urinal, and then let's talk. Caption. And now, continuing right along, Joey, off screen, sounding closer, shoes audible. What happened to Josh? Where's Giselle? How'd you end up alone in his room? Do I have to do everything? Mike. Just get me out of this stink hole and I'll explain whatever little I can of everything. Joey, off screen, louder, screaming. Josh, where are you? Joey opens Josh's door, then recoils in disgust, covering his nose. Joey. I don't believe this. Phew! They both look at each other piercingly, questioningly, taken aback. Joey starts to relax a little and grin. And this is where the theme song enters. External, Josh's friend Michael's house, day. The front door opens, revealing Michael, who looks shocked. Michael. Oh my God, Josh, I can't believe it. It's like you came back from the dead. What happened to you? Josh. Oh, it's so complicated. Michael. Wow, it's really good to see you, buddy. You just caught me in the nick of time. I'm leaving today for Stanford. Would you believe it? I just got in on a scholarship last minute. Josh, mentally taking on two things. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. I need your help finding Amanda Wainwright. I still don't have my phone. Michael. Who? Amanda Wainwright? Josh. Oh, come on. You gotta know her. She's in our school. Michael, teasing smile. Oh, she's in our school now. Nice work. Now at least you're on the same continent. Have you heard from that other girlfriend now that she's in a war zone? Josh. What other girlfriend? Michael. Well, you know who I mean. You begged me to borrow my phone to cut class so you could sext her. I got in trouble for that. Josh. No, you didn't. Michael. Yes, I did. Don't you remember? Josh. You got in trouble because you changed my records back when my dad yanked my phone. Michael. Yeah, that too. I saved your life. Josh. No, not that too. That only. Michael. It doesn't matter anyway. Breaking into smile. I got into Stanford. Josh. Yeah, I'll say it doesn't matter. I had sex. Michael. Smirking. Teasing. Oh, right. Amanda, what's her name, right? Josh. Wainwright. Michael. Yeah, right. Josh. You don't believe me, do you? Michael. Whose phone did you have to steal this time? Or did you get yours back? Josh. What are you talking about? She came to me. Michael. Well, I'll say one thing about you. You're a colorful storyteller. Go on. What happened next? Josh. Oh, trust me. You don't even want to know all the details. Michael. Oh, yes, I do. Since you're such a stud muffin now, you can help me get ready for college. Josh. What do you mean get ready for college? Michael. Well, if you got a girl into bed, I want to know how you did it, so I'll know what to do. Josh. Well, I didn't learn from anybody telling me about it. You just got to get lucky. Just be suave and be yourself. Maybe show her a little picture of what you got, like a picture of the goods beforehand. That's how I won over Amanda. Michael. That's okay. I want to be entertained. I want to know everything that happened from start to finish. Don't leave out any details or body parts. Josh. All right, you asked for it, but I'm not giving out any information unless you give out some, like where she lives. Michael. Okay, so you had sex with a girl and you don't even know how to get in touch with her? No email, no phone, no Snapchat profile? Josh. Hey, did you already forget I got no phone? All right, forget it. I don't need you to tell me. I'll find out somehow. And that, my brother, is how a guy gets laid. Persistence. Jeez. Okay, looks like I'm having connectivity problem. Oh, I'm just recording this offline on the computer, but my Facebook Live got interrupted. Okay, Anyway, that's a new scene now. The new scene is internal, the hallway in front of Josh's room day. Mike, in the doorway of Josh's room, faces Joey. Both look confused and incredulous. Before I continue, let me just emphasize there's a Michael and a Mike. Michael is Josh's schoolboy friend who got into Stanford. Mike is Josh's grandfather who got locked in Josh's bedroom and Josh escaped through the window. I think you picked that up by now. Okay. So Mike is facing Joey and both look confused and incredulous. Joey. What the hell's going on? Oh my God, the room stinks. The boy's gone somehow. You want to start explaining? Mike. Yeah, I'll be glad to. Joey. You know he's in big trouble, right? Isn't that what your lawyer was saying on the phone? How'd you let him slip away? Mike. Well, if you'd let me explain, I came by like I told you. The door was open. Seems to be a thing around here whenever I show up. Joey. Not me. Mike. Yeah, I know not you. Giselle was here. Joey. Oh, now she finally decides to show up. But where is she when you really need her? Mike. She didn't look too good. Like she was really tired. Joey. She's got nobody but herself to blame for that. Mike. Let's not get into that. Let's just stay focused on Josh. So he was here with her, in the living room, on the couch. Joey really cracking up. Oh, really? And somehow you ended up locked in a room all by yourself that reeks of piss? You care to explain yourself? Your bladder giving way again? Mike. No, Joey. Thankfully this time my bladder was working fine. Fortunately, you came home in the nick of time. Joey. All right, so this is Josh's piss then. And yet somehow he managed to be gone while you're stuck in here. Brilliant work, if you ask me. Mike. Hey, you going to give me a chance to tell you what really happened? Or are you going to keep editorializing so I can't get a word in edgewise? Internal. Samantha's hospital room. Day. Dr. Moorfield is sitting by the bedside next to Samantha, who's lying in bed, head up on her pillow, looking better than before. Dr. Moorfield. That's how therapy works. It helps relieve you of pressures that build up inside when you can talk to somebody honestly about them. You didn't do anything wrong. You were abused. And what's more, it was by an authority figure. I strongly suggest you follow through with this course of therapy, along with any medication you may need, to help stabilize you. I will be back to see you a few times before you're discharged, but it's up to you to follow up once you're back at home. Samantha. I don't know about that. You know how my mom is. Dr. Moorfield. She seemed pretty anxious for you to receive whatever treatment you need. Samantha. Yeah, but just to spite me, she'll forbid me from coming when she gets into one of her spiteful moods. She does that a lot. Dr. Moorfield. I know, you told me. We'll talk about that next time. I think she's going to be okay about this, though. He pats her gently on the shoulder closest to him, gets up to leave, and reaches out his hand to her to shake hers, but she just smiles and nods back. Dr. Moorfield. Okay, Samantha, I'll be seeing you. She continues smiling at him as he leaves. Internal, Josh's friend, Michael's house, day. Michael and Josh are still in the doorway, the door open, but more or less inside the house. Michael. Hey, come on in. Josh. So you don't know anyone who knows Amanda? Michael. Maybe I do, but I just don't know it. Josh, emphatic. She's in our class. How could you not know her? Boy, you really don't hang out with girls at all. Michael. What can I tell you? I got into Stanford. I never saw you hanging out with any girls either. Michael's mother off screen from another room. Who's at the door, Michael? Michael. You really won't believe this, Ma. You remember Josh, the crazy geek? Michael's mother off screen from another room. Who? That name doesn't ring a bell at all. Josh. Oh man, she's just as bad as you at forgetting names and people. Michael's mother comes into the room and sees Josh. Michael's mother noticing Josh. Oh, hi. I don't think we've met. I'm Cheryl, Michael's mom. Michael. You actually have met. Do you remember? Josh. No, we haven't. Sorry, I've been gone. Hesitates. Michael's mother. Oh, where'd you go? Traveling? Someplace nice? Michael. Oh, he went someplace real nice. Michael's mother. Oh, I love traveling. We're actually getting ready to take a trip this summer in Europe. Among other things, we're celebrating Michael's graduation. And did he tell you? Michael. Yeah, he knows about me getting into Stanford on a scholarship. I bet you could get into Stanford or another good school too with your smarts. You should apply yourself and go for it. Josh gets a penetrating look of self-reflection, slight regret. Josh. Yeah, maybe I will. Michael's mother. It's funny, I don't remember you. Do you want to join us for a bite? Michael's father, off screen. Okay, soup's on. He enters the room. Michael's father. It's actually called sandwiches. Who's hungry? Michael's mother. Jay, Michael has a friend who came to see him off. Isn't that nice? Michael's father. Hey, wait a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere? His expression sours. Josh. Maybe I better be going. It was great seeing you again, Michael. And congrats. Nice meeting you. Michael's father. Wait a minute. Don't go anywhere. Michael. Dad, let him go. He just wanted to say goodbye. All right, take care, Josh. Michael's father. Wait, now I got it. You're that boy who got our son in big trouble. I remember it now. It took a lot of work on our part and his to turn everything around, and all he was trying to do was be a good friend. Whatever happened to you? Josh. I got punished. Michael's mother, taken aback. Oh, you're that boy? Michael's father. I hope you learned your lesson and got it together. Josh, swallowing his words. You sure did. Michael's mother, disappointed. And you didn't even tell me. Josh, forlorn, sorry. I'm sorry to bother you all. Just wanted to wish Michael well. He was a really good friend to me, and I'm really happy for you, Michael. He starts to leave. Michael's father. I hope seeing Michael's success inspires you to study hard, too, because you're a brilliant student, too, as long as you play by the rules. Josh pauses for a moment to reflect, and a bright, hopeful gleam comes to his face. Josh. Thanks, sir. I'll try my best. He walks out of the house as the three of them stare at him from behind with puzzled, perplexed looks. Michael's father. I hope that kid was serious. Josh leaves, an ambient, distant-looking reflection. Josh, to self. What was I thinking? I can't believe I fell for that girl again. This ends now. If Michael can do it, I can. He didn't even believe me about Amanda. What's the point? His expression gives way to a brighter, more determined look as he picks up his pace and starts to jaunt and even run ahead. Internal, Samantha's hospital room, day. Samantha's in her bed, as we left her. She starts to reach for her phone when the door opens and in walks Kamala, who comes and sits by her bedside. Excuse me. Shh. Okay, Kamala. I heard it went really well. Samantha, smiling. Yeah, he kind of surprised me. I didn't know anyone had that kind of power to take away my pain. Kamala. That means it's working. But you have to stick with it, even when you don't feel so good. Samantha. What do you mean? Kamala. Sometimes you have to deal with stuff that makes you feel bad. That's just the only way you can get over it. Just trust him. He knows what he's doing. Samantha. She stares into space, half pondering, half zoning, and then looks back at Kamala with a smile. Kamala massages her arm. Samantha. Thank you for being there. So how are you doing? Kamala. Okay, I guess. Trying to look into a summer internship in legal advocacy for disadvantaged people, with an emphasis on abused women. Samantha. Wow, that sounds so great. You're so ahead of everybody else. They'd all be looking to work at McDonald's and to have some summer fun. Kamala. You know that's not me, honey. I gotta do things to help people. Samantha. Yeah, I see. Well, you've really helped me. Kamala. You helped me too by marching with us. And I like your fiery sense of justice. You just need to place it correctly, like not when you're in a crazy situation and a cop has cuffs on you. Samantha. Yeah, Kamala. You seem better than I've seen you in a long time. Samantha. I hope we can get out of here so we can have some real fun in bed together. Kamala smiles. Yeah, me too. We also need to make sure we get that case happening against the cop. Samantha. Have you talked to anyone? Kamala. It takes time. I signed the complaint, but as soon as you're well enough, you should co-sign it as a co-complainant, since you were assaulted as well. And then we just have to wait until the court can schedule us for a preliminary hearing. Samantha. That sounds like a lot. Maybe I better get better first. Kamala. My Facebook Live is trying to reconnect, so just imagine we're back. Kamala, you are getting better. All you have to do is go in and sign the complaint form, which is already submitted. The more names on it, the more credulity it has. Samantha. Credulity? Kamala. Believability. Samantha. Wait, I know that one. Credulity. Spelled slowly and unevenly. Credulity. Credulity. She lights up with a bright smile. Kamala smiles. Internal. The house. Living room day. The door opens. Josh walks in, huffing from the exertion and with great enthusiasm. All of a sudden, he sees Mike, Joey, and Giselle, herself now really struggling with exhaustion, all sitting on the couch with stern, almost intimidating expressions. Josh, trying to remain undaunted. Hey, guess what? I'm going to really buckle down now and bone up to get into a really good school. No more games. And I'm serious this time. He notices the icy silence, which starts to dim his enthusiasm. Mike. That's great. But it's great that you want to make good, but Josh riding on that. Yeah, I'm going to make good now. My friend Michael just got into Stanford. If he can do that, there's no reason I can't either. Come on, Grandpa. Let's get back to that homeschooling. Mike. Sit down, Josh. Josh finally loses his good feeling as he almost deflates into one of the chairs in the room. A stony silence hangs. Giselle. Joey, are you going to say something, or do I have to do everything? Josh, smart alecky. You know the answer to that, Ma. You got to do everything. Giselle, abruptly, stern, raising voice. Don't even try to get on my good side now. Joey. She's got to do everything, huh? That's what you think? Mike. I think this is supposed to be about Josh, not your wife. Joey. Oh, it's definitely about him. Let me tell you something, sonny boy, smart Alec. I've just had enough of your tricks. You've got no idea how this world works. And you have the nerve to think you can make it all right by studying now? Which I know is just a ruse. Josh. No, it's not a Joey. Shut up, because you've reached the end of your rope, and now you're going to learn something. Really learn something for the first time. Pause as everyone self-collects. You can't just joke and worm your way into success by fooling people. Your mother was nice enough to let you out of your room, and what's the first thing? Giselle. Wait a minute, Joey. He climbed down the side. The door was still locked. Joey. Doesn't matter. He knew you were removing the punishment. And what does he do first thing? He takes advantage. And let me tell you another thing. You think your mom does everything. Well, I got news for you. I'm the one bringing home the bacon. Giselle. Oh, and my job counts for nothing? Mike. Kids, don't fight. We gotta stay united. Joey. Okay, I'm sorry, honey. But who was it out there every day? Despite even your mother trying to stop me, sitting in an empty shop so you'd have a place to live and food to eat. Who hauls his ass every day to be there on time, early even, and stays late while you're just goofing off, thinking up ways to beat the system? which can't be beat. Giselle, Joey, you didn't have to go out there. We had the stimulus money, and Mike helped us out. You were just being stubborn. Joey, no, I wasn't. You're totally missing the point. It's about him growing up. Listen to me clearly, young man. It's called a work ethic. You want to get somewhere? This is how you do it. You get up every morning early before everyone else, and you get your ass out there and work. I could have showed you how to make an honest living instead of those con games you got into. And you didn't even get any one of them right. What, so you got one girl in your bed a couple nights, and now you think you're hot shit? That don't mean nothing. You still got caught with everything you did. The only thing you succeeded at was being a big pain to everyone around you. What'd you get out of it? Nothing. You're just lucky I didn't do to you what other boys' fathers do. And don't count my father as an example. He's a liberal, so he's too soft. Looks at Mike. You know something? You're the reason this kid thought he could get away with anything. I think I somehow got mixed up in the wrong family, because I didn't have a father when I needed someone. Mike. Are we going to start this again? Joey. You better believe we are. I'm just lucky Grandpa was still alive and knew how to raise me. Mike. Oh, right. He sure raised you right. He taught you to hate people, to bring your children up like some kind of prison camp. Joey. Well, let's compare grandpas then. Which one of us is the one who got a delinquent grandson? Which one is the one who takes care of his family and the one you can trust to take your car to for repairs and maintenance? Mike. Joey, you can't compare yourself, a healthy, functioning, middle-aged man, to an adolescent. Joey. Oh, I thought we were all supposed to be united together, but you'd rather take his side. Aha! Giselle. Ugh, God, will you guys please? My head is killing me. My ears are ringing. I can't do this anymore. Looks up, pleading. God, what did I do? I was never that bad. Oh, deep exhale. Silence for a moment as everyone looks at her in total surprise. Fade out. Okay, we can end right here. Finish. There we go. Let me finish the other one.